Hey friends, Merry Christmas. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, here is my Christmas collab. Again, I want to thank Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things and Patti at Life with Patti. Thank you ladies for inviting me to join in on this wonderful collab. It has really motivated and inspired me to get going with all of my crafting for Christmas. And guys, if you didn't watch the winter collab projects, oh my gosh, you have to go back and watch them. They are amazing and inspiring, and you will definitely get different ideas for paper crafting and all kinds of other crafting. So, all right. Guys, here's what I have right in front of me. I'm going to show you the things that I've made, talk to you a little bit about them, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about the giveaway and what you can win and how to enter and all that other kind of good stuff. Okay, guys, let's start with this project first. And so, guys, I started looking around my house for items that I could possibly repurpose and reuse. I've been really inspired by many of you crafters to do that, and thank you so much. So I just happened to find these clay pots in different sizes. I think I probably had about 8 or 9 of them just up in a cupboard, and so my husband helped me scrub them down really clean, and then he did the initial just prime spray paint, and then I actually went over them and actually brush painted them afterwards. So this was just a regular clay pot that we painted white, and then I hot glued on this little silver trim from, what is that, My Little Christmas from Hobby Lobby, and I hauled a couple of those, and then I made this little bow. I love this die cut. I know many of you have been using it for a long time. Well, I'm late to the game, or new to the game, however that works. Anyway, so I love this little die cut, and then I did the same thing. I just used some eyelash trim and then just put that little jingle bell on there on the front. And this comes from Cartabella from the Homemade with Love collection. And what I did was I pulled out a recipe card and I gave you the ingredients for some sugar cookie mix. And so the flour, the sugar, and the baking powder are what's in there. And then when you're ready to make the cookies, you're going to add butter, eggs, and vanilla. And here's the directions on how to do that. And so I was a little bit inspired by joining the recipe swap with Donna Dreams ×3, I believe. And so I thought, wow, recipes are fun, and that's something fun to do. And so after you take out the ingredients and you're making the cookies, and you can always, use this same pot to re-gift the actual cookies if you'd like to. So I just thought that was fun, and that's a little fun Christmas idea. And okay, so these little ornaments I just thought were really fun. I like the idea of snow globes because if you watched a previous video, you know that Raleigh and I collect snow globes, like actual snow globes. And so when I saw this on Pinterest, I thought, oh, this is so cute. And there's so many ways that you can do this little laminated snow globe. And so I just went ahead and just freehand drew this. I cut this out of that 4-inch die cut. I just glued on these little snowflakes here, found a picture of our kids here. This is our older son Logan and his wife Fiona, and Porter and Monroe are 2 granddaughters that live in Denver. And then I just put this faux snow right here and then laminated that. After I glued that on, wrote 2020, and then just added on these 2 little pieces of foam pieces or chipboard, one of the 2 chipboard pieces, I think. And then of course just added on that little bow. And then I did the same thing for, I just did the other set of kids, our son Jake, daughter-in-law Kaylee, Zoe, and then Killian. And then if you heard me say before, they're into the red truck. These days they are, and so we put a little red truck on there for them. And you can see right here the little faux snow started to get a little crazy in the laminator, and so it covered up a little bit of 2020, but that's all about 2020, right? Crazy stuff. So, all right. So that's another idea for you that's really fun. These are really cute. This is not my idea. This was actually an idea from a friend. I have a friend, Debbie, that lives in Texas, in Bryan, Texas. And years and years and years ago, she gifted us with Raleigh, Kim, Logan, and Jake blocks put together, all decorated like this. And these are so fun. And so I've just started carrying on the tradition. And so I made Kaylee, and I made Zoe, and I made Fiona. So you can just buy the little miniatures of the snowmen or, you know, Santas, whatever you like, all these little miniatures. And then I've seen even on Pinterest where people add the faux snow here or something, so you can jazz them up any way you want, but I just like to keep them just kind of plain like that. So that's another fun idea. You can find these blocks on Amazon. That's where I bought them, but I know they have them oftentimes at, you know, Walmart and Target and stuff too. And then of course, you know, if you know me, you know that I love envelopes and I love using my envelope maker any chance I get. So I made 8 envelopes, 2 each of different patterns, and then I just kept it simple. I did 2 with just the same background paper. I just used my, what is this, 1.5 or what, no, 2-inch circle punch. I just punched out some little pictures from, you know, from paper, and then added on the little bows that I got from Amazon, I think. This one's really simple, just, you know, same paper in the background. And then you have these, and then that's with snowmen in the background, and then gifts, and then the bows, and then those right there. And then each of them inside just has the same thing. There's just a 3x3 little card that you can use for gift giving. I just wrapped them up in this little velvet bow. Okay guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been painting pine cones. You can go out on a trail close to us, on any of the trails close to us, and find just an abundance of pine cones of all kinds of different sizes. See these little tiny ones and then some bigger ones. I like to look for the pine cones that are more spread open like these versus the really closed up tight ones. And so what I did was, as you can see, these are more of the clay pots. All of these are the clay pots that I found up in the cupboard. These 2 right here, I use that faux snow all over on the pine cone and on the pots, just to make it a little snowy. Our mantle in our front living room is all white, Christmas trees and white decoration. So I'm going to add these to that. And Raleigh really liked the green little pine cones, and so he spray painted those green. And so I'll find somewhere to put those in our house as well. And then I just used some cotton balls. And I got that idea of using cotton balls in Christmas crafting from Maria at Pink Crafty World. So thank you so much, because I was wondering what I should put down here. And when you use cotton balls in your project, I think you made a wreath. Oh my gosh, I thought perfect. And then for this pot right here with the gold, I just have some of that gold, what is that? Accent paint, whatever that is. And so I just painted just the tips right here of each of them on the pine cone. And I had these little gold balls, and I was going to add them on here, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it would just make it look too cheapy, maybe, I don't know. And then I just made these, made this bow and added that bow on the front, hot glued that on there. The last thing is over here. It's hanging on the door, and let me show you this. And so I made this banner. If you can't tell, because I don't know if you can really see these letters, J-O-Y, probably not the best choice for letters for this banner, but that's what I had, and it was sparkly and it was silver, and so I decided to add it. So I just die cut. I have this banner die cut, so I just die cut it 3 times out of chipboard. This is chipboard, and then I just glued paper on the front, and there's some "'Tis the Season" on the back. They're all through the same. And so I die cut this circle out of the corrugated black paper, and then this scallop circle out of the red glittery. And then as everyone else is making these wreaths out of the shower curtain hooks, I made these 3 wreaths there, and then I just simply decorated them with some of the green little Christmas trees, put a little pearl right there, and then made these little bows, put another little pearl right there. So all 3 are the same except for the letters J-O-Y, and then I just put them on this red burlap, and then on the bottom I just cut it, you know, just like that. And then I added a little pipe cleaner right here so it could hang, and then added this silver bow that's kind of smashed right now, I see. But so you could leave it right here like on a doorknob, or you can hang it up somewhere else in your house. So there is that. So I moved out the stuff that I'm going to decorate my own home with, and I took out all of the things that are going to be part of the giveaway. So for the giveaway, pot with the recipe for the sugar cookie mix, and then of course the pot with the gold on it, and then the 8 3x3 cards. And then I'm also adding this really cute spatula that has a star cookie cutter on it, so that'll help you make those sugar cookies over there. And then some cute little gummy reindeer, and then I put that little reindeer on there. Isn't that cute? And then of course a Target gift card to keep going with that Christmas shopping. So all right, there we have it. So thanks again guys for stopping by to see what I made in the collab. Again, thank you to Kathy and Patti and the other collaborators that are in the Christmas collab. I cannot wait to see everything that you have made. All right, guys, so if you want to enter the giveaway, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you like that I've made. And then hashtag sugar cookie. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I will talk to you soon. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.